Jiva Shakti. All the living beings, wherever you see life in anything, wherever you see the life is a revelation of his Jiva Shakti. So all of us, all the living beings, including the animals, birds, insects and trees, etc., they are a revelation of his Jiva Shakti. So we are the part, the revelation of his one power, God's one power. So we are called Ansh. Ansh means a part, a constituent of God. So God is happiness and we are the part of God. What does it mean? We are the part of happiness, because God is happiness. He is eternal bliss and we are the part of bliss. And it is the nature of all the constituents that they get naturally attached, attracted to their origins. Like you see, all the rivers are running towards the ocean. Why? Because they are the part of ocean. All the flames are going upwards. Why? Because the light is, that light which we are seeing in a deepak, in a lamp, is also the part of sun. That's why they are going towards sun. They want to go towards sun. You take some soil, the part of earth. You have a lump of soil in your hand. It is here, separated from the earth. Why? Because we are holding it. Just give up your hold. You don't have to do anything at all. You don't have to push it. You don't have to give any pressure to it. Nothing at all. You just leave the hold. That soil will automatically go to the earth. Because all the parts naturally want to meet their origin, a whole. In the same way, we are the part of God. That's why naturally we all want to attain happiness only. Only. There is no aim of your life at all. You may refute. You may say, no, I want to be a billionaire. I don't want to attain happiness or something. No, I want to be very opulent. I want to be a famous player. I want to be a famous singer. I want to attain this or that. There are so many things. And if I ask all of you, what is the aim of your life? Everybody will give a different answer. But behind that answer, there is one answer, that you want to attain nothing except happiness. Our actions which you perform since morning till night are contradictory to each other. Like sometimes we like to laugh, sometimes we like to cry, sometimes we want to talk, sometimes we don't want to talk at all, we want to be quiet. Sometimes we love to attend a crowd, and sometimes we want to be very alone. Sometimes we want to eat, sometimes we don't want to eat at all. All these actions are contradictory. But the aim behind each and every action is to attain happiness. You may ask here that you said laughing or crying. Both kind of actions are performed just because of happiness. What kind of happiness we derive when we are crying? Somebody cries. Somebody is weeping. Why? Because of some sorrow. There is some sorrow in your heart. That's why you are crying. How come anybody say that they are crying for happiness? Yes. This is our wrong conception. We cry also for happiness. Suppose somebody lost his young son. He's 18 years old, very young, beautiful, well educated, and he lost him. He died. The father is crying. Somebody asks, why are you crying? Don't you know? My young son, he was so good, so beautiful, so intelligent, he died yesterday. Tell me one thing. Is it a rule of America that if somebody will lose his son, then he has to cry? Is it a law? No, it's not a law. Then why are you crying? You are already miserable because you lost your son. And then on top of that, if there is misery in crying, then why are you crying? He says, no, I am not crying to get more misery, to have more sorrow. I am crying to decrease my sorrow. In other words, I am trying to attain more happiness. That's why I am crying. Whenever we cry, we are crying also for happiness. Everything. You just ask a little child that you just came from school, you are tired, and again you are sitting to finish your homework. And this is your age to play, enjoy your life. Why are you doing this homework? He said, I have to. Why? Because if I will not finish my homework, then I cannot pass this grade, I cannot go in the next grade, and then I cannot, because I want to attain the higher education. In that way I will go up to college and university also. Why do you want to have a higher education? What's the purpose? Because if I will get higher education, then I can get a better job. Why are you trying to get a job? You can't serve your parents. Your parents say that bring a glass of water, then you don't feel good. You are playing and your mother is saying, bring that thing. You say, okay, hold on. And then you don't like to go to bring that thing immediately. But to serve someone else you don't even know, you are doing so much labor. You are trying to attain the higher education, which will take 15, 16 years. Why are you doing all this? Because in that job, you get some money. Oh, so you are doing everything to get money. Yes. Why? Why do you want more money? He says, if I will have lots of money, then I can buy anything of my choice. Why do you want to do that? Because then I will live comfortably. I want to be very comfortable. That's why I want more money. So that I can buy anything and my life will be very comfortable. That's why I am doing all this. In other words, I want to be happy. And I think if I have lots of money, only then I will be happy. That's why I am doing all this. So if you ask yourself, if you are willing to do anything, you keep asking yourself also in the same way, and you will find the final answer that I am doing this to be happy. You are inviting someone in hope of getting more happiness. Somebody wants to come to you and you don't want him to come for your happiness. So we all want happiness. It is sure. We all want happiness all the time, without any training, without any advice. We naturally want to attain happiness because we are the part of happiness. So happiness is God, and we want to attain happiness only. This is the ultimate goal of our life, to attain happiness. All the time we are striving to attain happiness. When we know that God alone is happiness, and we want happiness, then we have to go to God. We have to realize God, we have to see God, we have to go to God only. Suppose someone is shivering because of the cold, too much cold, and he wants some heat. Somebody is saying, go 50 feet ahead, there is a fire. You can go to fire, you will be okay. So I don't want to go to the fire. Then you cannot get rid of the cold. In the same way, we are ready to do anything. We can do the labor of 24 hours to get money. Because we think this is the only source of happiness. And somebody is telling you that you go to God. Instead of going here and there in search of happiness, you just remember God. Try to go to God. You don't have to go, you don't have to walk, you don't have to take any plane or car to reach God. All what you have to do, sit down anywhere and just think about God. It is called worship. You worship God and you will attain bliss. We are not ready to trust it. That's why, although we are very sincere to attain happiness, all the time we are doing everything only for happiness, but we could not attain happiness so far. The happiness which we are deriving in this world is material. It's not that happiness which we are really looking for. We want unlimited happiness forever. We never want to be unhappy. We want permanent and unlimited happiness forever. And that happiness cannot be found in the material matters, because everything which is material is temporary. If the thing itself is temporary, then how can we attain permanent happiness out of them? The thing itself will not remain, then how can we hope that we can get permanent happiness from this thing? That's why it is important to understand that if we really want to be happy, then we have to remember God. We have to. And in this way, when we will start remembering God, when we will remember God, then our heart will be purified. And when heart will completely be purified, then we will reach bhakti, then we will attain divine power, and then we can attain bhakti and we can see God, we can be happy forever. So, it is not a tradition. Devotion, practice of devotion is not a tradition. It is not a habit. It is something which is essential for us, because we want to attain happiness. That is essential for us. We cannot live without happiness. We have to attain happiness. And we have been trying to attain happiness since eternity. No, God is eternal and we are also eternal. God is not senior than us in this respect, because both of us are eternal. If somebody asks you that since when you are existing, since God is existing, and God, since when God is existing, since I am existing. So both of you, since when both of you are existing? We are existing since there was no word when. जब काल भी नहीं था, उस काल से हम लोग दोनों इस संसार में रहते हैं, यहाँ रहते हैं. जब कब भी नहीं था, तब से रहते हैं. But time appeared later, but God and the individual beings, all the living souls, are eternal. And since that eternity, we are searching for happiness, but we could not attain happiness, although our efforts are sincere. All the time we are searching happiness. The mistake is that we are searching happiness in the wrong area. Because of our misconcept that we can attain happiness in material things or material beings. The things are inner jhar. Beings are chetan, conscious. We are expecting happiness from these two things. That's why we are trying to accumulate the worldly things, or worldly property all the time, and we are not paying any attention to where we really have to go. It is our inherent nature that we want happiness, and that's why we have to realize God. And for realization of God, we have to practice devotion in a real sense. Now, you can also say that we are also practicing devotion, but we are still far away from God. Many people, they practice devotion every day for 2 hours, 3 hours, but their attachments to the material things is still the same, or it is increasing by day instead of decreasing. Why? When you are practicing devotion, most of the time you are doing something religious. Even then, why our love for God is not increasing? Many people say, no, I love God. I really love God. If you love God, then you should know that how much you love God. How can we measure our love for God? Just see, just watch yourself, that if you attain something which is material, then how much happiness in your heart you feel. And when you lose something which is material, then how much bad you feel. In the same way, feel like when you are practicing devotion, then how much happy you are to have the devotional atmosphere, hearing the names of God, hearing the pastimes of God, how much happy you are. And if somebody is describing the attributes or the place, the pastime, the nature and everything of a material thing, then how much happy you are. When you will go towards God more and more, then you will feel better when somebody will talk about God. And you won't relish the material talks, the material atmosphere. So far, if you are very happy to go in a party or something to enjoy which is material, now you don't feel happy over there. Rather, you are looking for some satsang, some religious lecture, some religious meeting. You are getting more interest over there and less interest in worldly things than before. It means you are going towards there. The percentage of detachment from the material world proves your attachment to God. In a simple way, you can understand it like that. If you are going towards Dallas, you will be away from temple. So how far have you gone from the temple? Suppose from here to Dallas, it is 100 miles. And you have gone 30 miles away from temple. It means you are getting closer, 30 miles closer to Dallas. If you are just 30 miles away from Dallas, it means you are 70% detached from, you have gone away from temple. The same way, if our attachment is increasing towards God, then naturally we will get detached from the material world. If your attachment is increasing for the material world, then you will be detached from God, as we are. So we can measure our love for God in that way. But it is sure that most of you worship God in some way or the other. Mostly the Hindus, they worship God every day. Sikh, Christians, they all worship God. But their love for God is not increasing. They are still attached to the material world. Why is it so? We have to ponder on this point. Because we want to realize God immediately, today, right now. We want to realize God, but we cannot do it. We feel like it is impossible, almost impossible to realize God. Yet it is not impossible. If we want, we can make it very easy to realize God. How can we do that? For this, we should think, and we find one thing, that there is something which is lacking in our devotion. If you are doing so much practice of devotion, you are doing so much puja path, you are having so many brat, upvas, fastings, you are doing everything, but your love for God is not increasing, it means something is lacking in your devotion. We have to find out what is that which is lacking in our devotion. Find out that. So to find out that, we have to discuss one thing, that who has to practice devotion? Who has to practice? We have to know. What do you mean by we or I? We have, as I said before, we are the combination of two things, soul and body. And in this body also, there are so many things. Senses, mind and intellect. Mainly. There are three things. And there is one soul. So who has to practice devotion? Your soul has to practice devotion. Your senses have to practice devotion. Your mind has to practice devotion. Or intellect has to practice devotion. Who has to practice devotion? This is the main question. Whatever we are doing, we think that this body has to practice devotion. And we are doing puja, arti, everything with the help of our body only. If we are sitting here and we did some malas 108 times, we are just counting the beads, we think that we did something. And I have seen many people, they are counting the beads all the time and they are pronouncing some name in their mind, Radhe Krishna, or whatever they like. They are pronouncing the names of God. They are going somewhere, and if somebody touches their body, or by the way, they give a jewel to him, then Radhe Shyam, they are very angry also. They are cooking food and they are saying Radhe Shyam, without thinking what they are doing. They are practicing, they are doing puja and thinking about something else. Many ladies, they put their altar in the kitchen and they are making food and they are telling also, come here, take your food, Radhe Shyam, take your milk, Radhe Shyam. Their mind is wandering everywhere, but they are worshipping God, they are just Om Jai Jagdish Hare, they are singing and they are making their dal. So everything is physical, because we think if we are doing arti only, if we are doing some kind of worship, puja or whatever, then we are practicing devotion. No. Mind has to practice devotion. The physical activities are helper. If you are remembering God only, like sitting here, and you are thinking about God, not doing anything else, you may fall asleep. Then when you will sleep and somebody would say that, what are you doing? oh, I was thinking about God, I was in samadhi. Don't go in that deep samadhi so fast. Just think about God. So just to avoid this situation, it is important to sing something. If you are singing something and you are playing with any kind of musical instrument, and either it is dhol or tabla or manjira or kartal, whatever you have, if you are using your body also, you are singing, you are playing with some instrument and doing some puja and remembering God, it will help you in remembering God. That's why it is suggested in our scriptures as well to do all this. But when we start with the physical activities only, then it is harmful. Or you will say, if it is not harmful even then, it will not give you the result according to your aim. The aim of worshipping God is realization of God. The aim of worshipping God to attain His love. Because once we will see God, because without removal of Maya, we cannot see God, we cannot attain happiness. And Maya will be removed only when the heart will become pure and it will become divine. To make this heart divine, to see God, to attain unlimited bliss, we have to practice devotion by heart. So we have to practice this devotion by heart. But to do it successfully, all the Rasik saints, they say that you have to establish some relationship with God. Before you start your devotion, you have to establish a relationship. And according to the suggestions of the saints, we can establish 4 kinds of relationship with God. He has given this privilege to us, that you can establish 4 kinds of relationship. Either you feel that God, suppose you are the devotee of Lord Krishna, then you feel like Sri Krishna is my master and I am his loyal servant. Now, according to that relationship, you serve him mentally. You feel like, yes, now I am waking him up, I am to awake him, I am singing a beautiful bhajan, and now he is getting up, and after that you feel like I am bringing some water, fragrant water. Now he will wash his face, he will brush with this water, and then you feel like now I'm cooking some breakfast for him, I'm offering this breakfast to him, and he is enjoying breakfast made by me. And all the time, 24 hours, we can do this practice. It is not impossible. We can do that only by practice. Because when we do something, when we cook food, when we are cleaning our house, when we are driving the car, we think about something else. So instead of thinking about something else, if we try, then most of the time we can think about God also. In that way we can attach our mind to Him. So if you feel like He is my master and I am His loyal servant, then you can have the feelings like you are serving Him. If you cannot do all the time, then whenever you want, you can do that. In that way you can increase your love for Him as a servant. But servant and master, there is a difference. The place of master is higher than the servant. Although God gives to His servants also higher praise than Himself. Like at the time of Sri Ramchandra also, Prabhu Taru Tar Kapidar Upar. He was giving some lecture and all the monkeys were sitting on the top of the tree, and Ramchandra himself was sitting on the earth. So he gives, because he loves his devotees so much, that he said that Mama Sevak Priyatama Mama. So he says that my Sevak, my servants are my beloved. He is giving such a high place to them. But in this relationship there is some difference. But when you love Sri Krishna with the feeling that he is my friend, it is called Sakhya Bhav. The first one is called Dasya Bhav. Tulsidas Ji Maharaj was the devotee of Dasya Bhav. And now Sakhya Bhav. He is my friend. Friend, when you consider him as your friend, you love him as your friend, now your level is same. The friend will come, he will sit beside, they are having coffee, they are talking to each other secretly. Now his rights are higher. He can have more proximity of relationship when he feels like he is my friend. The Sakhas, the friends of Sri Krishna, they were all cowherd boys. Once they were playing and Sri Krishna was defeated, there was already a condition that whoever will be defeated in the play will become a horse, and all other friends will take ride on the back of that child. So that day, by the way, Lord Krishna was defeated in the game, so he tried to run away from there. Then all the friends, they said, Kana, you cannot go like that. Why are you running away? You are defeated. You have to fulfill the condition. You will become the horse and we will take ride on your back. And he was trying to say, no, my Maya said to come early. No. Why are you? What do you think of you? Do you think that you are the son of the king of all the cowherd boys? No. Khelat meko kako gasaya. When you are playing, no one is greater than anyone. We are equal. And even then, what is the difference between you and me? Well, what do you think of yourself? Why? You are so arrogant only because your father had thousands of cows and my father, our father had only few cows. Adi adhikar janawat yaate adhik tumhare hai kach gaiya. You have more cows and we have less cows. This is the only difference. Otherwise, what is the difference between you and me? Both of us are the cowherd boys. In love, they don't think that he is God or he is a king, this and that. No. When you love, when you become a friend, then this kind of distance is finished now. You feel, you enjoy more proximity of relationship. But if you want to enjoy more proximity of relationship, then you have to love Sri Krishna as your son. Now, his place is lower than you. When you become a friend, you came on the equal level. But when you love him as your son, then now you are our God. Now you have a right to scold him, to beat him with a stick, or tie him with the ukhal. This is your right now. Thus, Maya Yashoda, once she was hearing about the complaints against him all the time. And once again somebody said that he steals butter from my house, he steals curd from my house, and somebody was saying that he eats the mud also. Then Maya Yashoda was very angry one day, and she was having a small stick, thin stick. And he said, I will fix you today. Then Lord Krishna, he was trembling, his body was trembling and he was crying literally. With Sri Krishna, Bhayadasya nistapati bhayatapati surya bhayadindrashra vayishcha mritya bhavati panchama. He is the same personality in front of who even Yamaraj cannot appear. His body trembles in front of Sri Krishna. And same Sri Krishna is so much scared in front of Maya Yashoda, is crying. Why? What power does she have? Why are you so much scared of Yashoda Maya? You are the Lord of all the three universes. Even the fears in front of you. Why are you crying? Oh, Maya Yashoda has the power of love. In this stick there is nothing. The power of love. The highest power of God is love. And she has the love. She does not think that He is God. No. She only knows that He is my Lala. He is my son. So she is ready to beat him today. And he is crying. And he is requesting Maiya Yashoda, Mare mat Maiya, vachan bharwaile, Mare mat Maiya, Bhaiya ki khawale, chahe Baba ki khawale, Cheer sagar mein, chahe tharo karwaile, Mare mat Maiya. Maiya, please leave me. Please don't beat me. I can swear. In the name of Baba or Bhaiya, Baldav, I will not eat. That's why again he is requesting like that. This is the right of a mother. Anybody can have that right. If you love Sri Krishna as your son. And if you want more proximity, maximum proximity of relationship, then you have to love him as your beloved. He has given this privilege to us as well. We can love him as our beloved. So we can establish this 5 kind of relationship with him first. We have to do that. Either you love him as your son or your friend or your beloved or your master, whatever you like, you have to do that. Only then our love will increase. Once you have established a relationship with the same kind of feeling, feel all the time that I am serving him in that way. With this kind of sentiments of love, we are serving him. So we have to remember God all the time. Arjuna asked Lord Krishna that how long, every day, how long should we practice devotion? He said, don't say that. How long? Then, tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmar yuddhecha. Arjuna, you have to remember me all the time. Sarveshu kaleshu. Without a gap of a fraction of a second. You have to remember me all the time. All the time? But you are telling me to fight this battle also. Yes, yuddhecha. You have to do both. With your body, you do your duty. You are Kshatriya. You took birth in warrior's clan, that you have to fight this battle. But at the same time, you have to remember me all the time. He said, how can we do that? Either I will fight the battle or I will remember you. How can I do both? He said, you can do that. How? He said, Yat karoshi yadashnasi yad juhoshi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat purusho madarpanam. Do whatever you are doing. Whatever you are doing right now, you wake up, then you brush, you get ready, and then you cook food, you eat food, you go somewhere, you work somewhere. Whatever you do every day, keep doing the same. But yat karoshi, whatever you do, yadashnasi, and whatever you eat, yad juhoshi, whatever you are sacrificing, yad dadasiyat, and whatever you give to someone, yat tapasyasi, even if you are observing penance, whatever you are doing, do everything. But tat purush madarpanam. But you have to offer everything, each and every action of your life to me alone. If you are giving, suppose somebody does not have the food, he is starving, and you are giving food to him, there are two things to think. Either you can think that this man is really hungry and I have enough food, so I should give, he will be okay. This is a general feeling which comes in the mind of people. Or second option, when you are giving that food to someone who is hungry, feel like, see, Lord Krishna is sitting in his heart, because he is omnipresent. He is living everywhere, including our hearts. So he is living in the heart of each and every individual being as well. Let's see, Lord Krishna is sitting in his heart and he is smiling. He is happy that I am helping one of his devotees. We all belong to Sri Krishna. Amritasya vai putraha. The Vedas are saying that all of us are the sons of God. We all are related to God alone. We think that he is my father, he is my mother, he is my sister. No. They are temporary relationships. When we are traveling somewhere, the person who is sitting beside her, we say, Bhai Sahab, Banchary, Mataji, whatever. No, we give some name to them. In the same way, we have come in this world for temporary relationship. The real relationship is with God only. He is our real relative. We came out, yatova imani bhutani jayante, yena jatani jivanti yat prantami samushanti tad brahma vijigyasaspra. The Vedas are saying that we are revealed from him, and now he is looking after him, and one day we will merge again into him. Like the one stream from ocean comes out, the other comes out, and they meet each other and they feel that, yeah, we are sisters. But after 1 second, where that stream has gone, where that stream has gone, nobody knows. But they came out from the ocean and they merged in the ocean. So ocean knows where they are. Only ocean knows. In the same way, we are related to God alone. Only He is our relative. So we have to think God in everyone, because He is sitting in each and every particle of our body, our heart, our mind, everywhere. So when we are giving something to someone, feel, oh see, Shyam Sundar is sitting there, he is smiling, he is so happy. I have to make him happy, because we have to attain his grace. We have to reach him. We have to attain happiness. So he is happy now. In the same way, where whatever we do with someone, if we are helping someone for something, feel that time if you are feeling as, yes, my Lord is happy, that time, not after that. Generally people do whatever they want. Some things, they say that I am very benevolent, I have done this, I have done that, and God is also sitting there. Why? I don't have to worship God, I don't have to practice devotion, because I am helping people and God is sitting over there. Yes, God is sitting for sure. And if every time when you are helping people, you are doing anything with anyone, you are thinking that God is sitting there, He is smiling, then you are practicing devotion. But if you forgot about God at that time, and later on you say that I did it for God only, then we are wrong. That is not devotion. So, rather if you are not remembering God and doing something for someone, helping someone, you are a better person. You are better than others. But you are not, you cannot say that you are a devotee. Devotee means the one who loves God only. So do whatever you are doing. Give whatever you have to give to someone. You sacrifice whatever you have to sacrifice anywhere. But do not forget about me. Feel like I am everywhere. You are doing everything to please me alone. If you practice like that, then gradually your love for God will increase, and one day you will be the happiest person in the world. You will realize God, you will get the grace of God, you will be free from Maya, you will be free from the miseries forever. So this is the secret of our devotion in brief, because in one day I cannot explain everything, the whole philosophy of devotion, but I just gave you a clue that we can practice devotion in our day-to-day life, because we cannot accomplish everything in a second. If we know the philosophy and we start doing that, then little by little we will improve. We can improve it. And for that, it is also very important to make a timetable for yourself, that for 1 hour or 2 hours, whatever time you can derive, you have to feel like, yes, every day I must do some sadhana, practice. At that time, you have to sit in an isolated place where you one picture of God, only one, whichever you like. You keep one picture of God over there, and with the help of picture, feel like same God who I saw in the picture, I saw in the murti, is appearing in front of me in beautiful divine form. You have to visualize. It will be happen only by practice. Feel from the picture, the real God is coming out. I am seeing him. Look at his Mor Mukut, look at his Pitamba, look at his Kashmir. He's looking so beautiful with these ornaments and these things. You just feel, and then you can imbibe the beauty of Sri Krishna for hours and hours. But in the beginning, we have to resolve that for 1 hour I have to sit and I have to practice like this. I have to practice of doing dhyan, focusing on the divine form of God. I have to do this practice, and then whole day utilize the same practice. Whenever you going, talking to anyone, feel like God is there. He is watching. He is sitting here. He is sitting in the hearts of others also. In that way, you will love everyone and everybody will love you. Because you are seeing God, that's why you are loving Him. But He will think that He loves me. And because you are nice to everyone now, because you are seeing God, then everybody will be nice to you. Because when you will think about God, then the light, the glimpse of God will be seen in your face as well. And then everybody would like you. They will love you too. So your life will become very happy. In that way, with the understanding of the philosophy, one has to practice devotion, and it is not only a tradition, it is essential. It is our first and foremost need to realize God, because we want to attain happiness.